Welcome to Quarter Flips, everyone. I'm Dave, and you know what? There's a lot going on. A lot going on. It's tax week. Taxes are due on the 15th. Do not have mine done because I was going to get it done by April 15th, and then they said, you have until May 15th. And I went, cool, I have a little more time. And so here I am running right up against the deadline as usual. I'm going to unfortunately have to spend some time working on that this week. Got a new friend. This isn't just a poster. This is mounted on wood. This is a 6-foot tall Kill Bill Uma Thurman, and I love it. Michael Ann doesn't love it. She says we probably need to find a place for it to go. That's a shipping nightmare. And I have no idea what such a thing would be worth. So, I don't know. What I really need is an Oprah one for right here, so I could introduce Uma to Oprah. If you understand that joke, congratulations. You're old. What else is going on? eBay is making me move over to managed payments. I know for a lot of sellers that has already happened. But you know, I just imagined I was not going to have to do it being this little seller. I don't actually have a store. I'm just an individual seller. I just post things whenever. It's not, I thought maybe I'll just slide through the cracks, but no. I've been told that in 10 days my store will stop working. Not my store. My listings will essentially stop working unless I move over to managed payments. I don't know why, after all this time, 20-something years and thousands of sales, they have to do something like this. But what's it matter what I think? It's happening, right? Everybody's had to do it. I just hope I'm not going to hit any snags in the process. I assume there will be snags in the process because a process without snags would be a new experience for me. And I don't really like those. I've sold a whole bunch of stuff. I've sold a whole bunch of stuff in the last few days. So much so that I had to ship an entire amount of stuff that I wasn't able to stop and make a video for, other than just the quickest shot of the pile before I packed that up and got it out the door. So let's look at that real quick. Sold everything here, but I don't have time to go over it all individually. It's got to get packed up and shipped out today, and I am racing the clock. So let me tell you, everything here went for a total of $221.83. With the DVDs, shipping was included, so some of that total is shipping. Although with some of the items, including this bigger DVD set here, they did pay shipping on top, so that was good. I'll quickly throw up what all these things are, just fast, and if anybody cared and wanted to see what something sold for individually, they could see it over here. All right, moving on. You'll notice there were a lot of DVDs in that pile, and if you watched my last video, perhaps at the end, you caught the thing about me buying over 1,400 DVDs in the last couple weeks. So I suppose I should talk about that and what's going on with that. In the past couple of weeks, I've had an opportunity come up twice to buy a lot of DVDs for a relatively small amount of money. The first was a stack of something like near 800 DVDs for $400. And I thought, you know what? That's a good deal. I'll take that deal. 50 cents a DVD. I know I'll have to lot a bunch of them up to sell, and some of them won't really be sellable, but there's going to be some in there that are worth $10 to $20 a piece. I'll make my money back and do all right. So I bought those, but right after that, somebody in a town a little ways away from here, about a 30-minute drive, posted on Craigslist, which I shouldn't have been looking at, I admit, that they were getting rid of all their DVDs for $40. If someone wanted to come pick them up, they could come pick them up today, and if not, they were taking them to the thrift store to donate. I sent them a quick email. They said, if you can get down here before 6, you can have them for $40. When I showed up in my Subaru, which is a trashed little thing that I drive around to haul trash and garbage and stuff that I find at garage sales and thrift stores. You've seen it in my videos. The one thing it has going for it, other than the fact that it runs, is that it has some space. He looked at the car and said, I don't know if these are all going to fit. And he was right. They almost didn't all fit. I got a lot of DVDs. All told, after sorting out the worst of the bad DVDs and taking out the video games and the Blu-rays, which are a totally separate consideration, there were 1,464 DVDs in the two different buys that I made. $440 for 1,460-something DVDs. It comes out to less than 30 cents per DVD. And honestly, that's a really, really good deal. If you see the numbers that I am selling these DVDs for, now these are the cherry-picked ones. These are some of the best ones out of the batches. But that covers the cost really quickly, and then everything else is just, it's just money. And I'm going to do that. I said I wasn't going to buy. These buys popped up. One of them Yes, I shouldn't have been looking, I agree, but I'm glad I did. To give you a sense of how many DVDs it is, let's look at this. So that's 9 of these. So as you can see, there's pretty much DVDs everywhere out here. And that's not all of them. Hi, Winnie. All of these boxes are already sorted from one of the buys, different types, thrillers, horror, action, yada yada, yada yada. And that does not include the ones I have already listed. Boxes and boxes of DVDs, which are currently up for sale and are selling. It's part of what I'm showing you that I'm selling today. It's causing a little bit of a space issue, so I need to process these things fast. So, like I said, you're going to see a lot of DVD sales, and you're going to see a lot of DVD sales today as the stuff is starting to move. It's good. It's a good thing. So, let's take a look at what I have here that I need to package up and ship out. And let's start with the stuff that's not DVDs. Like miniatures. I got one little miniature sale. $7.50 for this set of 10, I believe 10. There's some Raw Partha in here. These are not really spectacular miniatures, but they did go for $7.50 plus shipping, so cool. Someone's gonna get them and be happy, I hope. Sold this Hal Al Shaddad CD for $8.99 plus shipping on Discogs. Sold this stack of CDs on Discogs to one person for a total of $100.92. Real quick, we'll go through them. State of the Nation CD, that was $2.99. Damnation AD, No More Dreams of Happy Endings, that went for $7.99. Swizz, No Punches Pulled, that went for $14.99. Warzone, Don't Forget the Struggle, Don't Forget the Streets, and Open Your Eyes edition. This went for $19.99. And then 4 from the band 108, a Krishna hardcore band. Holy Name, $6.99. Songs of Separation, $7.99. Creation, Sustenance, and Destruction, 2 CD set. I believe it's 2 CDs. This went for $9.99. And this very much limited 108, it's called 108 CD, released by the band, numbered. This went for $29.99. And the final CD that I sold on Discogs this week, I'm just going to hold it up. I'll keep the channel family friendly enough to not say the name of this band, but this went for $39.99 plus shipping. All right, let's get serious about the DVDs. 2 Huevos. These are these ATV sports DVDs. These went together for $19.99, shipping included. Shipping included on all the DVDs. Some of the DVDs went for $7.99, including Strictly Ballroom, Babylon 5, The Gathering, and In the Beginning 2-volume set. Absolute Beginners, cardio and strength training workout for seniors. And Bubba Ho-Tep. This is a cool movie. I did buy this at a store for $1 and then sold it for $7.99, shipping included, which means I'm about, when all is said and done, I make like $2.50 on this, I think, after all fees and shipping and everything, which is cool, but it's a little bit of work for that much money. The thing is, by buying this one for $1, I was able to include it in a group of DVDs that I got 5 for $5. The DVDs where I bought this were $3.90 a piece. Unless you bought 5, and then you got 5 for $5. In a minute, I'll show you another DVD I got in that set that, because I bought this, I got for $1 instead of $3.90. So there's a little more calculation in these ones that I sell for $7.50 sometimes than there is just that's how much money I made. Still, that means I made at least $10 for selling these, and I'll do that work. I don't care. Packaging these things is easy. Sending them is easy. So $7.99, that's about the lowest I like to sell DVDs for. But now we're moving into DVDs that sell for better than $7.99. Like the Substitute Film 4-pack, that went for $8.99. Rosewood, that went for $9.99. 4 Film Favorites Cop Comedies, $10.99. A Man and a Woman, this one went for $12.99. Sling Blade 2-disc collector series, $14.99. A little bit earlier when I showed you Bubba Ho-Tep, I said there was a reason why I thought that was a good deal. I bought it in the group of 5 DVDs for $5 instead of paying $3.90 a piece. This also came in that batch. So I sold this for $14.99, shipping included, but instead of it costing me $3.90, it cost me $1. So you can add that, as far as I'm concerned, to the Bubba Ho-Tep DVD. It all works out in the wash. Anyway, $14.99 is a good price for Sling Blade. Hawaii with Julie Andrews and Ming the Merciless. This went for $16.99. Time Out with Britney Spears. Little book edition here. $19.99. Gerard Depardieu in The Count of Monte Cristo. $19.99. Desert Punk, the complete series. Kind of looks like an anime I might be interested in. 3 sets of discs, 2 in each. $19.99. Stevie Wonder, The Voice of My Sorrow. This is a weird one. I think this might be what they call a fan club release. Didn't stay up on eBay for long, and it had been sold on there before, so I felt like I was okay in selling it. It went for $19.99 real quick once I listed it. Gidget, the complete collection. This went for $24.99. Fleetwood Mac, The Dance, sealed, $29.99. And finally, the last DVD and the last item of the week, Van Halen, Live Without a Net. This is with Sammy Hagar. This is from 1986. This one is not in great condition, so that's why it went for $29.99. It's in good condition, but it's not brand new. If it was brand new, it would command a little bit more. And if you see this, pick it up, because you're probably going to find it in a thrift store or a pawn shop for $1 or $2, and you'll be able to turn it around for like $30. Time to pack that stuff up. What am I going to do with this? What am I going to do with this thing? I kind of want to keep it. Do I want to keep it? I want to keep it, right? We need to talk Michael Ann into letting me keep this thing, right? I don't know. I mean, I kind of like it as part of my background here for filming, so I'm going to try to hold on to it for a while. Anyway, let me know what you think I should do with Uma down in the comments with the Uma poster. And yeah. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you soon, although it may be a little while, because I need to do a lot of listing, a lot of DVD sorting, got to get those taxes done. So, maybe next week, maybe by the end of this week, I'll have some more that I want to put up. I don't know. Playing it by ear. And then I will have managed payments going. I'm going to have a label printer, like a legit postage printing label printer, so I can start doing that, and I can start running my business more like a real business and not just like a hobby that I do out of the corner of a room in our house while filling up the garage with junk. So we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching. See you next time.